Hey guys, I'm going to be kicking off a brand new Pan That Palette challenge for 2016, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive straight into it basically. So the palette that I'm working with this year is the Urban Decay Sustainable palette. I have had this, I think, around about when I started my channel, which is about 5 years ago now, so I've had this for quite a while. And when I first got it, it was my first Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. I think it was one of my first experiences of kind of higher end eyeshadows, and I loved it, but it's got quite a lot of more colourful eyeshadows in it, so I'd use them occasionally, but by and large this has gone kind of unloved in my collection, and I really want to get a bit more use out of it before the eyeshadows go bad. They're still really creamy, as pigmented as you would expect from Urban Decay. There's nothing wrong with these eyeshadows at all, they're not gone off or anything like that, but I do want to get a bit more use out of them this year. So I will give you a quick close-up so you can see where I'm starting from, and then I'll go into a bit more detail about my experiences with each of the individual eyeshadows and my goals for this palette. So out of these eyeshadows, I've not really touched Oozy or Grifter. They're just not really been colours that I've gravitated towards. I've maybe swatched them at best. So not really touched either of those two. YDK is my favourite Urban Decay eyeshadow. I absolutely love this one. So that one already has quite a bit of a dip going on in it, and I think I could easily finish this one up this year. What else? Flipside, Flash and Kiddie Pool are all eyeshadows that I just tend to use as a powder eyeliner, so I use them kind of on the lower lash line, or I might put a coloured eyeliner on my upper lash line and then go over it with one of those, and that's kind of the only way I've really used those, so I'd like to be able to use those in that way as well this year, but also try and incorporate them into kind of over the lid eyeshadows, so I'll see how I go with that one. Half Baked is another one that I've used occasionally. I have used that as a powder eyeliner as well. I've also used it all over the lid. I'm actually wearing it over my lid today and it looks really pretty. It doesn't look quite as intense as it does in the pan when you apply it over kind of like a neutral base or with no eyeshadow base, but if you obviously put it on top of a more golden toned eyeshadow base, then it really makes that gold pop and stand out. Midnight Cowboy Rides, again, I don't really use as an eyeshadow. When I do kind of holiday, Christmassy kind of looks, I will dip my finger into it and pat that over existing eyeshadows on my eyelids, just add a bit of a sparkle to them, but this has a lot of fallout, so don't tend to use that as an eyeshadow. And then what are we left with? Oil Slick and Twice Baked. I've not really used either of those too much. I've maybe dipped my brush in there a couple of times, but otherwise they're kind of untouched. So rather than saying that I want to completely finish up this entire 10 pan eyeshadow palette, because I think that's a little bit unrealistic for me, even given that I now have 12 months to work on this, it may be the case that I'm able to do that, but I don't want to set that as my goal to start off with and then feel disappointed in the future if I have to change it at all, if I feel like I'm not going to be able to reach that goal. So what I'm setting for myself is to, at the very least, hit pan on 6 out of the 10 eyeshadows. Now, there may be some of you that think that's not how you do pan that palette, that's not what it's supposed to be about, you're supposed to hit pan on all of them, or you're supposed to finish them all up. I'm of the belief that it's your own thing, you can do whatever you want. For me, it's just about getting more use out of certain items and using them up. If you want to go ahead and do your own Pan That Palette challenge and you want to finish it up entirely, that's down to you, that's entirely your own thing. Kind of you do you and I'll do me, and that's what I feel is going to work for me. Like I said, I don't want to set an unrealistic goal for myself and then feel disappointed and get down on myself if I don't reach it. So I want to at least hit pan on 6 of the eyeshadows, and I've kind of picked out which ones I think they'll be. So YDK, definitely. I think YDK, I'm going to set the goal of actually finishing up entirely, because I think I'll be able to do that. Like I said, I've already got quite a bit of a dip going in, and it is my favourite eyeshadow, so I think I can easily use that up over the course of the next 12 months. So YDK I want to finish up. Flipside I want to hit pan on. Grifter and Oozy I'm not going to worry about, because they're really, I mean, I will try to incorporate them into looks, and it would be nice to hit pan on them as well, but if I don't, it's kind of no big issue, and I wouldn't be disappointed in myself if I kind of just let this palette go without using them that much. Twice Baked I would like to hit pan on. Midnight Cowboy Rides again because of the fallout, because I kind of just use it as a little bit of glitter as and when I want to. I'm not going to worry about hitting pan on that one. Flash, Oil Slick, Kiddie Pool and Half Baked I would all like to hit pan on at least. So that is 6 eyeshadows that I want to hit pan on, and then I also want to entirely finish up YDK. So they are my goals for 2016 for this palette. Obviously I will still be using other eyeshadows and adding those into looks incorporating these eyeshadows, but I want to try and focus on getting as much use out of this as possible. And as the months progress, I'll kind of update you guys, show you what my progress is, and then kind of set mini goals for the next month or 2 months. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do these little update videos, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see an update monthly or every couple of months or every so often. Let me know in the comments when you would like to see, or how often you would like to see updates on this. I'm thinking maybe either every month or every couple of months, depending on how much progress I'm making. But that's my challenge for this year. I hope you guys like it. If you guys are going to do Pan That Palette with me, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely come and check out your videos and see how you guys are getting on. But otherwise, I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing my makeup inventory for 2016. I saw Christine from Pink So Foxy do this video.